Hi guys, and welcome to another vlog. And this was supposed to be a live. I tried to do live almost 4 to 8 times and it just did not work due to poor YouTube app and of course horrible network from Vodafone. One of the worst networks in the world, Vodafone. It just doesn't work. It just simply does not work in spite of putting a new SIM card. But enough of the ranting, let's get to the car. So this is the Z4, Z4 Supra, whatever you want to call it, and it is the first of the BMWs which I have actually driven, which comes with a new interior highlight. So as you can see, the cluster is very different now, and in the center it's for navigation. On the left we've got a speedometer, on the right we've got a tachometer, and can you see that is actually will move accordingly as you build up the revs and show you how much power and torque you're using in real time as well. So obviously it looks nice, but I'm so used to the old one because I have been using that for almost 7 to 8 years, so I just kind of miss that. Now this is also new. As you can see, the whole center console is tilted towards the driver and when we get into the settings, there are so many things to alter and all. It's kind of crazy. So obviously when I do the proper vlog, you can see everything and more, but every information is controlled from here. In fact, there's a button here. When you press this button, it goes into intelligent safety, and guess what, I'll just show you what all is there in this intelligent safety. So when I go to configure individual, I can see it has got front collision warning, lane departure warning, steering intervention is there, lane change warning and whatnot. It's a crazy amount of safety systems in this car, and this is also new, the way this whole system has been done. So this is obviously for the traction control, this is for parking sensors, and this is the stop start system. This is the engine start button, sport, comfort, eco pro, adaptive and auto hold buttons, and this is obviously the gear lever. It's nice to hold. The one on the X5 gets the crystal treatment. This is the iDrive controller. This is to put down the roof, but unfortunately the rain gods have had absolutely no mercy, so I have got no scope of putting the roof down. It has been raining and raining and raining like cats, dogs, chimpanzees, cheetahs, gorillas and whatnot. It just wouldn't stop. It's absolutely insane and frustrating at the same time that you cannot even get onto 80% of throttle, because with rear wheel drive cars there's absolutely no traction on offer. And this is the electric parking brake, and this is the auto hold. You know what auto hold actually does? It is so that you don't have to be on the brake when you come to a halt. When the car is obviously in gear, it will actually auto hold it for you once you stop, and then when you accelerate and get into the throttle, it will start moving again. Car feels really nice. Plastic quality is brilliant. Seats are very comfy as well, and as we are rotating all over the place, let me tell you, a little bit of a disappointment is the roof, because it is no longer a hard top unless and until the roof is down, which unfortunately due to the rains hasn't been possible much. There is absolutely no freaking use of having a soft top roof on a car, I believe, because it just drops the aesthetic value of the vehicle. Why tell the world that you are a convertible? Anyways, the steering has a lot of buttons. These are actually for the cruise control. These are for the heads-up display as well as the volume and music system and stuff like that. Now they've got new buttons here as well. Let me open this and show to you. So these are actually, okay, come on camera. These are actually the buttons for the headlight control, so that is also new. So a lot of new stuff in this car, which is certainly a good thing. And right now, because the car is a little cramped, I would say, for tall passengers, I'm a bit limited with my movement. So there's a wireless charging pad here and USB plug here, so plenty of features in this car, but it misses out on gesture control, although it does get voice command. So I'm just going to do one thing. I am going to open the door right now, which I have, and I'm just going to do a quick walk around. But before I do that, I have to get into the umbrella, because like I told you earlier and I'll tell you again, it's just raining like crazy. So here we go. Now let's pan the camera straight. That is the roof, which is drenched. In fact, it looks so wet that few people asked me कि भैया ये waterproof है कि नहीं गाड़ी, आपकी तो पूरी roof गीली हो गई है। मैंने कहा नहीं, अभी हम सुखाने जाएंगे, इसको ड्रायर में डालेंगे. So as you can see, the car looks really nice. Now many of you will be like, okay, this is a Swift Desire convertible and the headlight is similar to the Swift. Now I did an Insta story yesterday showing the headlight comparison between the Swift as well as this BMW, and I really do not understand why all the convertible cars are getting so freaking influenced by the Swift, because not convertible but roadster cars, like even the Jaguar F-Type has a little bit of similarities with the Swift. In fact, the instrument cluster, and not only the instrument cluster but even the buttons in the center console for the air conditioning are similar to the Swift, but to Jaguar's credit, it was the Swift which came later. The Jag came earlier. Now the ground clearance is not that great on this car, and the tires are supremely wide. Now if anyone wants me to review the Toyota Supra, I will just review this car, and instead of saying BMW, I'll say Toyota and get done with it. And here you can see, obviously the rear wheel has this massive disc, and blue colored M-brake calipers also look really nice. So that's the car. What a beauty. In fact, it's smoking a bit from the rear. I don't know why right now, maybe because of the cold temperature. And it says M40i. Now, because I have an umbrella in one hand, it's going to be really difficult for me to actually open the boot, but you know, the vlog is going to come and I'll detail everything in the vlog. But trust me, the boot is kind of useless because the spare wheel is placed right there. Okay, wheels look really nice and it says M on it. Although an 8-cylinder in this car would be really very epic indeed. So as you can see, the car does look stunning. Front parking sensors, rear parking sensors, the lights are mind-boggling. Check those out. Please don't call it Swift, yeah, please do not call it. And it gets a new grille. Okay, bye bye Krigney grill. And here we are with a new freaking grill. And this grill obviously looks super cool and super nice. Yeah, it's a BMW, no denying that fact. But you know, when people say Desire and Swift and all, it hurts my heart. And I don't know how BMW is being able to respond to this. Why the lights are so similar? They shouldn't have been. They should have been very, very, very different and unique, you know. Comparing it to Suzuki, nah, that's not cool. Okay, the wipers are a bit slow at high speeds considering the range are like really crazy. And as you can see, the car looks stupendously awesome. And thankfully they don't have any boring shade here. They have a nice crisp red shade. I remember driving the older generation model. I believe that was the 3rd gen model, which by the way came with a hard top roof. I drove an orange colored one. And this is a live video, so I just cannot insert anything here. Neither can I flip the camera because this is not really a live video, but it's a live video. So it's kind of a fake real live video. So what's happening, usual bits, like I told you, I announced the FKR gear, limited quantities just for super fans. I just put the link out soon. Still working on the production and stuff like that, so thoda time lagega, but as soon as it comes, grab it ASAP before it goes out of stock, because it's just making few numbers for the real close fast beamers. And other than that, I think I'm going to pause vlogging for some time. Vlogging in the sense shooting vlogs, not putting out vlogs, because it's just insane. The rain is so bad now. I don't know how I'm going to do a walk around. If any one of you noticed my CS vlog, which I'm sure many of you would have, I'm actually, you know, covering the GoPro and doing a walk around so that the GoPro does not get wet. It just doesn't stop. It continues. It keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And this rain is so bad now. I mean, at least stop for some days, hours, minutes. No, it doesn't happen. It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. Next level frustration here. But forget all this for a moment. Today is, not today, actually tomorrow is the Formula 1 race, which is at Hungary. You should definitely watch it. It's going to be epic. And there's also MotoGP tomorrow. So tomorrow Sunday is going to be real rad, and I think I'll have to finish the video shoot of this car. Okay, I was saying of these cars because that red Audi also has a similar shade. And there's the city which I kicked in you. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into this live not live session. Unfortunately, YouTube has not been able to correct its live issues. When I wrote to YouTube and I told them this is the issue, you know what they're telling me? Send me screenshot. So next time when I did a live, I send them a screenshot which it shows, you know, unable to upload thumbnail and all. I was like, okay, now they'll resolve. Now they're like, send me a screen grab, send me a video of it. I'm like, I'm recording a live video. I'm doing a live video. How do you expect me to shoot a video over a live video? And I was like, let it be. This is hopeless. This is going nowhere. And you know, the whole thing right now is so slippery right now. You can see full green patches. It's known as sky or something like that. Green patches, a lot of waterlogging here as well. Everywhere waterlogging is absolutely crazy. And it's kind of unfortunate that these rains are just not stopping. It was the highest rain in 112 years in Mumbai in July. And then the weather report guys are saying that, you know, this is going to continue in August and September as well. So it is absolutely insane. Let's just power through all this quickly and get into the winter season where weathers will be good, so engine would be better off, and of course there'll be better traction as well. And no matter how many times I spin around the car, no matter how many times I show you the vehicle, I just can keep going on and on and on. It is so freaking beautiful. Yeah, the top is kind of become too wet. You can see the aerodynamic bits here. So that's a rear spoiler. That's not a rear spoiler. Well, your guess is as good as mine, but certainly it looks the part. Thankfully, Toyota made its Supra. It did not decide, okay, let's do a glance on the Baleno. And you know what? People are actually buying the Glanza. It sold almost 1800 units a month last month, although sales have dropped comparatively to the earlier month. But still, who are those 1800 people who are like, oh wow, what a second copy with the Toyota badging? You know, I'm really upset about that. And I'm also upset about the Supra, because the Supra deserves to be a hooligan. It's not, because this Z4 is, although very fast, it's not really a hooligan of sorts. It's fast, it's fun. and it looks the part, but those headlights, oh, they get me every time, unfortunately. Anyways guys, thank you so much for tuning into this live session. I really appreciate you being there for this live, not so live session. And if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, that's the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. And that's the interior, and bye bye.